Good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand as the North Air Force JROTC Color Guard presents our national and state colors and for the national anthem as performed by North Band and Choir. Would the class of 2021 please be seated? Good evening and welcome to the 2021 North High School Commencement Ceremony. I am Kevin Wolf, the proud principal of North High School. The class of 2021 marks our 116th graduating class and the very first time we've held graduation outside here in Polar Stadium. What a great night for that. Thank you for joining us to celebrate the accomplishments of our class of 2021. I am honored to stand here on behalf of the North High staff, with most of them sitting alongside the seniors on the field. They are a passionate and dedicated group of professionals who are committed to doing everything possible to help our students succeed. For educators, this has been a year like no other. The pandemic demanded they reinvent everything they do professionally while sometimes putting aside their own needs. What a year to be an educator. The effort they put forth and challenges they had to overcome were truly impressive. Please join me in a round of applause as we show our appreciation for the North High staff. I would also like to acknowledge the outstanding work of my administrative team, Assistant Principals Lee Vang, Steph Gokin, and Duran Drummond, Dean of Students Keith Reynolds, and Activities Director Jed Helwig. And just one note before we get started, due to the current status of the pandemic, shaking hands, traditionally as part of the ceremony, it will not be tonight. And now I have the pleasure of introducing my boss and our amazing superintendent, Christine Tucci Osorio.
Am I on? Okay, good. Thank you, Principal Wolf. It's a great pleasure to be here tonight. I can't think of a night where I've been more excited about graduation evening. As we gather this evening, I'm really proud to be with you on this incredibly special day. Before I begin, I'd like to take a moment to introduce our school board members this evening. So as I call each board member's name, I'd like them to stand up so you can get to know who our leaders are among our school board members. First is our board chair, Michelle Yenner. Nancy Livingston. Steve Hunt. Caleb Anderson. Ben Jarman. Charlotte Natardi, and Julia Martins. Thank you. Our board has gone through a lot of conversations as we've navigated this pandemic together. And as I get started this evening, I just want to thank all of those who helped make the arrangements possible. You know, typically in District 622, our graduation ceremonies have been indoors at Aldrich Arena, and we decided a while back that we were going to do an outdoor ceremony, not knowing what the rules would be regarding COVID and numbers of people that could be gathered together. And so we had to really make a change this year in thinking of how to do this outdoors, and backup plans, rain day plans, and backup plans to the rain day plans. So I just want to thank all of those who are part of setting this up. We had people here all weekend setting up chairs and the Jumbotron and the speaker systems, and let's hear it for all of those involved in setting up this amazing ceremony tonight. North High graduates, I can't even tell you what an honor it is to be here in front of you this evening. Of all the graduating classes we've had in District 622, you have had to do more to graduate than anyone I know of. You have had to pivot, a term we've been using a lot lately, over and over and over as the rules change, expectations change, learning environments change, and you've done so remarkably well. You made it through an amazing year, and we're just so grateful and proud that you've stuck with it and dug in and stuck with your studies and supported each other during this incredible time. As we get started this evening, let's hear it for our graduates. A couple things I wanted to share with you this evening, a little bit about your graduating class. This graduating class has earned so many college credits while still in high school that you have saved yourselves and your families over $2.5 million in college tuition because of the college credits you've already earned before being here this evening. I'd also like to bring your attention to an amazing program that we have right now going on in District 622. For students who are bilingual, who grow up bilingual, biliterate, we have an opportunity for you to take an exam that will allow you to showcase all of your skills and talents in your home language as well as in English. This is called a bilingual SEALS exam, and we have had over 65 students who took this test this year and have earned high school and college credit for their home languages. So we're honoring those of you who are bilingual. This year we expanded to assessing students in 44 different languages. In addition to Spanish, students took exams in Filipino, Hmong, Somali, Vietnamese, Oromo, and Amharic. Let's hear it for all of our students who have earned a bilingual seal. We are so proud of you. And we hope you'll tell your younger brothers and sisters and neighbors and cousins about this amazing program so they can also get credit for being bilingual. We really value that. Tonight, seniors, as you walk across the stage to receive your diploma this evening, you'll be joining a very, very proud and special group of North High alumni who have come before you. We hope that you will stay connected to District 622. You'll come back and visit us, tell us about your success stories, stay connected to us. We're really working on developing and growing our alumni network, and we want to stay connected with all of you. And students, as you prepare for this next chapter in your life, I encourage you to thank all of those people who have helped you get where you are today. Your parents, your siblings, your teachers, your coaches, friends, and neighbors. And these people, as you know, have guided you and challenged you and encouraged you. And because of this, your potential is completely endless right now. Please, graduates, consider supporting somebody else, a young person in your life, so that you can help them achieve their dreams as well. Finally, as you celebrate this evening, graduates, during such an exciting time, I just want to please remind you, honor your families and help them by making safe choices for yourself and for your friends. Look out for each other as you're out celebrating so that people have a safe and healthy summer. With that, congratulations to the North High graduating class of 2021.
Thank you, Superintendent Tucci Osorio. Student speakers, you can make your way to the stage at this time. Hang on 1 second.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Anya Swenson. And whether you are a North High student like myself, or a family or friend who supported us, I have something very important to say to you. Congratulations, you made it! You completed your senior year. And as of today, you are officially ready to go out into the world. Or are you? If you are anything like me, you are excited to experience what comes next after high school. But also like me, you may be terrified for what is to come. You may have a plan for what comes next, or you may have no idea what direction your life will take. No matter what you may be feeling today, let me take this opportunity to remind you and myself that whatever path we choose, we are ready. When I was about to enter North High School as a freshman, I was as apprehensive of what is to come as I am now. I remember how big and crowded the hallways felt and how imposing the classes were. The class I was most afraid of was AP Human Geography. Even though I was an advanced student in middle school, I was told that this class would be tough. I was expecting to be lost under a pile of work, with no guidance from my teacher, who had never taught the class before, and as far as I know, had never met a blind student. I had these terrifying beliefs until I met Mr. Knudsen, who, within 10 minutes of entering the classroom, began directly talking to me, offering guidance and taking the time to address all my concerns and assure me that he would be more than willing to offer help if I needed it. And as for the work, it was a lot. It was a hard class, and I did struggle, but I had a great teacher who pushed me hard to do well, and in the end, I did. While your experiences at North have differed from mine, we have all faced challenges here we have had to overcome. We have all overcome our fears of transition. We have all developed the work ethic we needed to maintain our GPAs and pass every difficult test, or at least the majority of them. We have all formed relationships with our friends and teachers that we will remember long after graduation. From these relationships, we have learned that it is always okay to ask for help and that no one can get through high school alone. And most importantly, we have all successfully overcome the myriad of challenges that came with learning during a global pandemic. If we can attend high school in a pandemic, we can handle any challenges life throws at us. So what is the lesson here? What is the takeaway, the summary of our last 4 years of life? For me, it's a question. If I can accomplish the seemingly impossible obstacles of high school, what else can I do? What else can you do? When you see these obstacles ahead of you, the inevitable challenges life throws at you, remember the path you took to get to this point. And remember that you are ready. Thank you all for coming and listening.
Thank you, Anya. After spending a couple years taking PSEO classes, Anya will be heading to the University of Minnesota in the fall. Seniors either participating in the band or choir. If you haven't gotten up now, you can head to your groups at this time. Shortly, the North Choir featuring senior soloist Jojo Hansa and led by Miss Kim Allswager will perform The Road Home by Stephen Paulus. And after our second student speaker, the North High Band, directed by Mr. Aaron Hammerman, will play Twittering Machine by Brian Balmages. Okay, our second student speaker is a National Honor Society member, part of Student Council, and will begin her Antonian Honors program at St. Kate's this fall. Please join me in welcoming our second senior commencement speaker, Miss Emily Zhang.
Greetings, family, staff, mentors, and class of 2021. I want to start off by thanking our parents, guardians, teachers, and mentors for guiding us through today, for hard times to come today. I'm utterly grateful for your support through our hard times, and especially parents who provided us a roof to live under. Without you all, this day wouldn't have come. We all grew up watching PB as kids, although the show that I enjoyed the most was Curious George. There's always a lesson behind George's actions, but what I only caught on was the mischievous behaviors. For instance, my sister and I would use our markers to draw on the walls, climb the kitchen counters, and even put makeup on my Care Bear. Since then, whenever my father drops me off to school, he would say, "Be a good little monkey," uncertain of what will happen. As a child, we all aspire to become like someone in the characters, our characters in the movies. For example, becoming a teacher like Miss Valerie Frizzle from the Magic School Bus, a lawyer like Elle Woods from Legally Blonde, a detective like from Rush Hour, even a chef from Ratatouille. However, if you're going to become a chef, I think it's not a good idea to hide a rat inside of your hat. Then elementary school came by, along with middle school, and finally high school. High school was the start of new relationships, friendships, and curiosity to explore new opportunities to participate in. In addition, a mischievous behavior we also adapted to was procrastinating and turning things in 1 minute before 11:59 p.m. Procrastination at its finest. However, little did we know there would be challenges we would face, such as the pandemic when spring break never ended, anxieties from AP exams, walking to the EC during Minnesota weathers, and of course, dramas, discouragement, heartbreaks, and depression. There were times when we doubted ourselves. There were times when we felt alone. And there were times when we felt lost. Throughout the years, we started to believe that we must succeed by comparing ourselves to others, although we weren't taught to give up now. Since we were little, we had big hopes and dreams. We dreamt of becoming a lawyer, a chef, a doctor, and a teacher. We went through hardship to get where we are now. We all make mistakes. Sometimes we make mistakes twice just to relearn it. Whatever you do, stay curious and know that one mistake doesn't determine your future. Because look at us now. We're wearing cap and gowns through this crazy pandemic. Meaning, you must keep pursuing your hopes and dreams. You're close to achieving them, in which we're one step closer. Some of us are going to college soon, aka be in debt, which means that we can't keep ordering boba tea every single day. Know that whatever path you go, believe in yourself and you will succeed. There are many paths for you to choose from. You just have to be curious and go on adventures. And during the time of uncertainty, as what my father said to me, be a good little monkey.
Each year, our senior class selects a member of the faculty to deliver a commencement address. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Jim Hanza to the podium.
I'm going to wait just a minute. First and foremost, to the class of 2021, thank you. This is an outstanding and wonderful honor. I truly, truly do appreciate it. What we've gone through this past year, from the turbulence, the pandemic, quarantining, distant learning, political polarization, but you made it. I want to take the time and illustrate to you that learning can be about anything. And I don't want to talk about lessons you learn in class because, let's be honest, you don't remember most of those. I want to talk about the lessons we all learned with the mask, the lessons we can all relate to. Let me give you an example. Before the pandemic, people who wore masks, Jesse James, a hockey goaltender, maybe a doctor, nurse, Jason from Friday the 13th. But now, no makeup, no problem. Put on a mask. You didn't shave this morning? No problem. Put on a mask. You got that little, zit? No problem. Put on a mask. Perfectly acceptable and convenient. Didn't brush your teeth? No problem. Put on a mask. You're the only one that's got to smell that. Remember back in January when it was cold? And that cold winter wind blew from the northwest, what'd you do? You had your mask on. It was like a blanket for your face. Don't be surprised if that takes another turn. The mask helped us set fashion. Does it go with my outfit? Does it look good? What color should I choose today? It really set the stage for how things were going to be today. You didn't think it was that important, but it turned out to be that important. The mask really helped us with nonverbal communication. You had to read people's eyes because you couldn't always tell what they were saying. You had to try to figure it out. And saying hi with the mask, that became a new thing. Who would have thought Tyra Banks was onto something? And then finally, I have a mask on. How did you know who I was? It worked for Batman, worked for the Lone Ranger, but everybody knew who you were because you're more than just the mask. Your demeanor, your mannerisms were a dead giveaway for who you were. You recognized your family, your friends, and others, and they recognize you because you are who you are. Maybe these lessons are not just about the mask. Maybe they're about more than that. Don't worry about the way you look. Accept yourself. Keep your face warm on a cold winter's day because it's a really good idea. Your fashion does say something about you, so think about it. Look people in the eye when they're speaking to you. You'll understand them better. And recognize your friends and really cherish those friends because they know who you are. I want to thank you again for this wonderful opportunity. I really owe many of you a lot, and I tried to teach you like I would teach my own child. I tried to teach you in a way that was caring, and I care about you all very much. Well, there might be one of you that's maybe a little more, since my daughter is sitting over there. But to the rest of you, thank you, good luck, and I do love you all. Thank you.
How about another round of applause for our two student speakers, Anya Swenson, Emily Zhang, and Mr. Hanza. We will now formally recognize the class of 2021. Superintendent Tucci Osorio and members of the school board, on behalf of the educators at North High School, I certify that the diploma candidates seated before you have met the graduation requirements outlined by the state of Minnesota and Independent School District 622. Chair Yenner and members of the school board, we are ready for you to confer the diplomas. Teachers Kim Allswager, Bob Hackney, Tom Hagel, and Bill Larson will read each candidate's name. And as the teachers come up, honor guard, will you take your places, please?
Emily Zhang.
Anya Swenson.
Jacob Auberg.
Isabella Zerwas.
Malik Albarish.
Jamal Abdo.
Pedro Aquatanoni.
Dylan Ackerman.
Emmanuel Alvarez.
Macy Anderson.
Ryan Anderson.
Seth Anderson.
Cody Armstrong.
Samuel Arbuckle.
Shayla Augustine.
Hodalo Atakora Capellu.
Marina Ide.
Isabel Avila.
Bo Bankston.
Alexandra Barber.
Hannah Megan Barbaran.
Connor Barger.
Oscar Becerra Ruiz.
Connor Benkuski.
Caleb Bergman.
Michaela Berry.
Kyle Blazejek.
Charles Boulet.
Desiree Breezy.
Anfong Bui.
Grace Brown.
Luke Burney.
Peyton Bowie.
Abraham Cardinal.
Jaleese Burton.
Cha Li Cheng.
Samuel Hansen.
Christian Chino Barrera.
Dustin Canavan.
Kiara Clothier.
Morgan Kassler.
Nayeli Cortez.
Anthony Chang.
Leslie Delgado.
C.E. Chang.
Aaron Doherty.
Gavin Christian.
Kale Doody.
Peter Kolova.
Connor Dvorak.
Kanaya Contreras.
Ronai Abide.
Francesca de Zurich.
Emily Eisterhold.
David Dieslin.
Micah Aromabor.
Mandolin DeShano.
Nico Escobedo.
Ayana Duke.
Stephanie Estrada Contreras.
Paris Ecolis.
Anna Fleischacker.
Max Ide.
Zachary Faulkner.
Natalie Erickson. Jacob Esbolt.
Catherine Fox.
Rafael Espinoza.
Connor Gaffney.
Lucas Fang.
Jesus Garcia Arello.
Tristine Fenlater.
Leitu Gabulu.
Aiden Floor.
Marco Gonzalez.
Terry Forrest.
Hunter Green.
Etta Francis.
Audrey Gregor.
Orion Ganji.
Victor Garola Calderon.
Isaac Gavick.
Amando Guzman Castillo.
Jackson Giel.
Bezor Haley.
Angel Graciano Caballero.
Victoria Hamlin.
Jacob Greenlee.
Hannah Harshman.
Tristan Guzman.
Madeline Hiley.
Miranda Higginson.
Michael Herr.
Micah Hale.
William Herr.
Hufsa Husan.
Francisco Hernandez.
Juliana Herr.
Jamerson Herr.
Pamela Herr.
Leah Hesley.
Zachary Herman.
Kathleen Hubert.
Alexis Hernandez Phipps.
Tam Ho.
Austin Kershaw. Excuse me.
Taime Gauze Holter Vang.
Jet Kennard.
Elizabeth Hood.
Angelita Hill Hernandez.
Dantes Hubbard.
Kirthi Holes.
Saleh Hussain.
Jolene Hanza.
Ivani Jackman Williams.
Mary Hood.
Amariana Johnson.
Dawn Wynn.
Yelimi Kang.
Niamani Jackson.
Janaya Knox.
Benjamin Johnson.
Madison Kubik.
Justine Kang.
Aaliyah Landry.
Dakota Keller.
Jelani Lee.
Joseph Kiaba.
Natalie Lee.
Alana Lang.
Brandon Lickus.
Hugh Lee.
Monte Linnell.
Diana Lee.
Echo Lowe.
Kong-Meng Lee.
Alwyn Lohr.
Austin Lendy.
Brian Lord.
Aaron Lindorfer.
Jace Lee.
Jeffrey Livingston.
Michaela Mack.
Gael Lopez Becerra.
Camille Martin.
Destin Lord.
Alexis Maruna.
Ariana Lucas.
Dylan McPhillips.
Tristan Lundgren.
Cedar Mead. Isabel Meisner.
Chufu Leah Nia Vu.
Marilyn Melgar Solis.
Kim Marsh.
Deborah Manassi.
Alexander Martin.
Federico Meza Pale.
Brandon Martinez Francisco.
Mark Moctezuma Mendoza.
Gavin McPhillips.
Samia Muhammad.
Alex Medina.
Delano Moore.
Abigail Melgar Guzman.
Sierra Moore.
Malik Melsha.
Roberto Morales.
Luis Mendoza.
Kiera Morris.
Grace Miller.
Sisaba Mua.
Hudavi Mohammed.
Benjamin Malkin.
Kiana Monson.
Barakura Nador.
Matthew Mordorsky.
Callie Wynn.
Molly Moore.
Kieran O'Keefe.
Mario Morales.
Sierra Osi.
Anthony Mua.
Irvin Palmer.
Malia Mua.
Dre Peterson.
Suying Mua.
Lucas Peterson.
Noe Murillo.
Oscar Pina Castillo.
Christina Nguyen.
Jaden Preuss.
Kevin Nguyen.
Hussein Kassim.
Titi Lai Yo Odiemi.
Samuel Reeve.
Moses Oyancha.
Shakina Regina.
Gisela Otterness.
Adrian Rios Wolfram.
Sydney Pavic.
Orette Roach.
Noel Perez.
Isaiah Rogers.
Eric Patron.
Darlene Polva Pichown.
Elizabeth Roman Reyes.
Robert Provost.
Riley Ronquist.
Cassidy Rangel.
Daniela Salas Soberanis.
Zoe Reeves.
Gage Sandquist.
Caitlin Reichel.
Tanya Sove.
Tajane Roberts.
AJ Schmidt.
Brianna Rodriguez.
Hannah Schwantes.
Takira Rolfer.
Jason Servideo.
Jared Romero.
Dylan Szymanski.
Jenna Rebelke.
Haley Smith.
Alawafonjo Salaka.
Xavier Smith.
Taylor Sanchez.
Candy Solis Guzman.
Neve Sass.
Jordan Spicer.
Sophia Schafferlig.
Tristan Stark.
Claire Schoonmaker.
Lizzie Stuvey.
Abbas Shire.
Henry Swanson.
Jason Sleeper.
Mason Siren.
Merle Smith Jr.
Tyler Trimble.
Michelle Soberanis Seguro.
Benjamin Teglin.
Jenna St. Salver.
Colin Tao.
Gabrielle Stewart.
Housing Tao.
Madeline Suko.
Nuchai Tao.
Robert Tan.
Rose Thor.
Sierra Taylor.
Nelsie Torres.
Chauncey Tao.
Gabriella Tui.
Jolie Tao.
Gabriella Urbina.
Lang Tao.
Jaylee Vang.
Preston Tinter.
Lily Vang.
Aishat Tiamu.
Melanie Vang.
Dharma Topa.
Princeton Vang.
Amelia Trebold.
William Vang.
Julia Trong.
Olivia Van Kirk.
Brady Turchin.
Charlie Vu.
Chisang Bang.
Adriana Wallington.
Nicorn Vang.
Amari Wallace.
Jelani Vang.
Alex Warling.
Jesse Vang.
Jalea Watson Gresham.
Maria Vasquez Salaya.
Joseph Weiss.
Faith Wallow.
Ashley Wilson.
Haley Walsh.
Casey Winchell.
Jamar Webster.
Aiden Wolford.
Robert Wessel.
Jermaine Wright.
Kisa Williams.
Alina Zhang.
Isaac Wilson.
Cameron Zhang.
Travis Wilkinson.
Fuana Zhang.
Justine Whitman.
Isaiah Zhang.
Lucille Woodbury.
Peter Zhang. Amy Zhang.
Abel Zhang.
Chanming Yang.
Brandon Zhang.
Ching Yang.
Chufeng Zhang.
Chui Yang.
Cameron Zhang.
Gaomeng Yang.
Angelina Yang.
Kaylee Yang.
Chaying Yang.
Mackenzie Yang.
Gracie Yang.
Sanjana Yang.
Giovanni Yang.
Savani Yang.
Lucas Yang.
Yang Ua Yang.
Pachia Yang.
Ayan Yusuf.
Seth Yang.
Jaden Zinter.
Tatiana Yang. Yang Kong Yang. Abigail York. Michaela Zintek.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating the North High School graduates from the class of 2021. One, two, three.